Ladies and gentlemen, you could gather around, find a seat if you wish it, a shady spot to stand if you prefer that. My name is Rob Simmons. I'm the first selectman of the town of Stonington, and I want to welcome you to this Flag Day ceremony, June 14, 2017. The purpose of this ceremony here today is to honor two sons of Stonington, residents of the village of Pawcatuck. I am told good Catholics who died in the service of their country during World War II. I have in front of me the World War II monument. We have the Korean War monument and the Vietnam War monument flanking the World War II monument. And during his research on the 64 names contained along all three monuments, former police chief Dave Erskine discovered two missing names. One was motor machinist mate first class Caldwell T. Cook. The members of his family are here today. And the second was Staff Sergeant Nelson G. Sanchezman. You're here to honor them. And I would like to begin the ceremony by asking Father Perkins to give the invitation.
Let us pray. O God, who arrange all things according to a wonderful plan, under whose governance the design for all the ages unfolds, graciously receive our prayers as we commend to your great love those who have died in service to our country. Specifically today, we honor the memory of Caldwell T. Cook and Nelson G. Sanchezman, who gave their lives in order that we may enjoy the blessings of liberty and peace. Grant to them eternal happiness and rest in your presence, and to ourselves and to our nation, lasting freedom and tranquility. We ask this of you who lives and reigns forever and ever. Amen.
Thank you, Father Perkins. Now I would like to ask retired Navy Lieutenant and former First Selectman Don Marinell, and also Adjutant of American Legion Post 58, Don Marinell, to come forward and lead us in a pledge to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Don. Now I'd like to ask former Police Chief David Erskine, who's also a member of the Stonington Historical Society, to come forward and give us a brief summary of the biography of the two individuals. To those of you who are brochures, a portion of that information is contained in the book.
As soon as I mentioned that I know it was going to be done, you being a military man, you got that. That's for sure. Lotus machinist mate, first class, Caldwell D. Cook. Caldwell D. Cook, Pawcatuck, Connecticut, served as a Lotus machinist mate class U.S. Navy. He died on May 5, 1945, when the submarine USS Legato was sunk by a depth charge near the Malloy coast of Gulf of Miami. Mr. Cook was married to Violet Bailey of Pawcatuck and lived on Stewart Road and had two children at the time of his death. In May of 2005, divers located the USS Legato 230 feet of water in the Gulf of Thailand, and a large rupture of the port bow. No bodies were recovered. Mr. and Mrs. Cook bought a Maureen, a retired nurse, and his son Thomas is a U.S. Navy veteran. And Maureen's husband is a retired lieutenant in the U.S. well represented here with a Navy today. And I didn't know it at the time, but Maureen was a classmate of mine and my wife's in high school. 4 years of high school, and I didn't realize that Maureen was in out that. Staff Sergeant Nelson G. Sanders charge. Nelson D. Sergeant Sergeant of Pocketer, Connecticut, was listed missing in action on October 13, 1943 in the North African warfare. Sergeant Sarrazin was a waist gunner on the flying fortress Frank's Nightmare and had participated in several missions over Germany. He received the Distinguished Flying Cross for valor and exceptional achievement with the U.S. Army 8th Air Force in England. He was married to Ida Longo and had a son who was 8 months old at the time of his death. He had never seen his son. His son is still alive in Florida, and he's got a grandson still living in Denver, Colorado. They weren't able to make the trip here. But we've been in contact with him, and two of the people that helped me was Bob Supkovich and Suzanne Madison, and if I didn't have their help, I mean, I got a lot of credit, but believe me, like I said, he's like technical. He kept calling people, and finally he came up with a program. But I'm glad I did, and I learned a lot by just doing these names, and I got a lot of support from a lot of people, and from the newspapers, and the librarians, and everybody else. So, again, Rob, thank you.
At this point, I would like to ask Chief Erskine if he could escort his former classmate, member of the Cook family, forward, and family and friends to come forward to remove the tape, which is located right here. Family who are here today. Any friends or neighbors? No? Friends or neighbors? People who knew the family before they left town?
You only called them about 30 or 40 times.
Suzanne Madison, come forward with the chief. Two of you.
Bob, you want to come over?
This tape here. Bob Suppovich, you want to come forward, Bob? I would now ask all who can stand to stand and reverence the flag for the playing of taps. Okay? I would now ask Selectwoman Rotella and Selectman Spellman to come forward. Senator Summers, is that you? Come forward. Father Perkins, Chief Erskine, Lieutenant Marinell, join me here. Today is Flag Day. I've served under this flag since 1965 when I was drafted into the U.S. Army, and I've served under this flag in many capacities since then. Most recently as First Selectman of the town of Stonington. It is an honor to serve with people who work with civility, like my Democrat selectwoman, who speak with truth, like my unaffiliated selectman, who go to Hartford, like my senator, to try to bring good sense to the state of Connecticut without rudeness or unnecessary partisanship. Because the flag belongs to us all. The town belongs to us all. The state and the country belong to us all. And for whatever effort we make to serve it, none of our efforts will equal those of the individuals on these stones. So that's why we honor them here today. I thank you all for coming out for this ceremony. Mr. Spellman, would you like to say a word?
No, I think it is hard to Ken Rock. One thing that I had a greatest generation parent who served in the military. So this is near and dear to my heart. One thing I was always taught was American soldiers, sailors, and Marines, they never fight to conquer, they fight to liberate. This generation.
Thank you.
I think you both have summed it up very well. This is incredible to me. So, thank you.
Senator Summers.
Yes, I'm honored to be here today, and I am honored to be part of the town of Stonington to honor these wonderful soldiers that gave their life for our country and our freedom. And on this Flag Day, I think it's appropriate that we reflect on what our flag means. And I just can't say enough. I'm a little bit choked up about